Well, at least I know there's food up here. Just left the trailer and the radio bag. I've been out on a Sunday DX. Trailer, radio bag, bike. Left there, heading out the way at the top. Just up there. Just walked in here with the bags. Bug out bags all quietly. And the place was covered in bunny rabbits. They didn't know which way to look because I came in so quiet, despite the ground. And they were all just sitting there sort of looking at me. I froze, they froze, and then they all scarpered. But as I said, been out for a Sunday DX. Quite a few contacts today. The bazooka's working quite well. But now we're in the woods. Planned to do a bit more work today, but I think I'm just going to have a coffee and go home. It's such a tight fit. The entrance up there, cause it's so overgrown. The entrance is like, I know, big enough to get a child to walk through. And I'm 6'6". I've got the bug out bag on my back. Got the waist bag on. Radio's on there. I don't know if you've got any of that. Can't really see what I'm videoing. And we're here. Got the ground sheet down. Got the hobo stove out. Big branch there of sticks. I tried to show in the other video, but it's just too dark to film. That's dead. That came down ages ago. It was in where the camp is, but I dragged it out, and I'm going to be keeping this. It's just all brittle, so dry it's breaking away my fingers. There's a big bush, part of a tree. So that's my sticks, my hobo stove. These are my offcuts, sort of 3-4 foot long offcuts from the wind breaker stroke heat reflector I've got. That's the front of the camp, that's the entrance. I'm going to close off that end. I think I'm going to have a lean-to there. Obviously with the heat going into me, I do really fancy it there. Lean-to there, but I know the wind comes up the hill straight into me, so I don't really want to have the lean-to opposite the fire, or I'll just get smoked out. Or I could have the lean-to on this side. Don't know yet. First things first though. I need to get unpacked. It's not heavy. It's just awkward to do one-handed. Right, here's the bug out bags. We're on the bug out location, and the plan is to build a permanent shelter here for the winter time. But I'll move that in a minute because the smoke. It's going to get colder soon, and I want to keep coming out camping, doing some wild camping. So I don't know how much I can more in there today. I think while I get the brew on, get the water on the boil, I'll see what wood I can scavenge. I don't want to do too much today because if I make a start on it I won't go home. Alright, there we go. Let's get some tinder. In fact, there's a shed load here. Alright, I'm going to get a coffee and a go. From last time, big burn mark. This is all going to be dug out soon. About 2 foot in. From there, I'll dig out a big fire pit far away so I don't catch fire to that because it's all dry. Right, coffee's on. All this long dead grass stuff. Just grab handfuls of it, twist it up loosely with a load of dead leaves, and I literally filled the hobo stove with that, and then put on top a handful of little twigs, sort of about this size, and then just lit it for the hole at the bottom of the hobo stove. Dead grass went up and leaves went up straight away. Took the sticks, they all fell down on fire, and it went up. Simple really. Normally have some extra ones to add to it, but that's enough for a coffee, I don't see me doing any work today. Been out all afternoon with the radios, well, some of the afternoon. So I think I'm just going to have this coffee and relax a little while. Not in any rush to get this done. So, not going to do any work today. But you can see it better in the daylight now because it was dark the other night when I was here. Last night, I think. Yeah, last night. Vantage point is on the edge of the woods looking down because it's a long strip of woods. So when all the leaves come off I should be able to see a little further than that. The place I've camped before is just over there in that opening. But I can't risk putting a permanent location there because this tree is covered in ivy, it's dead, it's about to fall down. And there's a tree over there that's about to fall and go down that way. So I'm to the right. Camping out there. Permanent camp's going to be there. Because here was just out in the open. It's right for an overnighter. But if anyone walks through they're going to see it. Tidy bit of wood this, full of rabbits, birds, wood, trees, leaves. All year round it's going to be a good one. I've only been coming up here a few months. But I'm just never going to run out of deadwood. Another bit I drug over the other day. I was carrying 2 of these and then I had to leave this one as I couldn't guide both of them through. So I'll bring this one up now. It's a funny shape. Might make a seat out of it. I don't know. Dump it there until I know what I'm going to do with it. It's about 8 foot. 8, 9 foot. Something. Need about 80 of those. Need about 30 just for the roof of the lean-to, a load for the side, and a load for the bed. Starting to bubble, quite a lot of flames left. Making a funny noise, must be water boiling. You can hear it, smells good. Glowing red, it's just full of coals now, mini coals from all the sticks. Pretty much no smoke as well. That's how hot it is in there. There's no smoke at all. Once you get coals on, the amount of heat that comes from them is brilliant. Oop, I meant to move that and I forgot. Forgot to move my fleece. It's right there. There's no smoke, it's fine. Oh, there was when it first started. Believe me, that dead grass and leaves does smoke. But this intense flame sets fire to all the sticks straight away. Right, I don't want to bore you and waffle on. As you can see, one decent tree. All the way up, a lot of greenage. Tree ain't going to come down in a long time. Shorter than the rest, so it's not going to blow in the wind. This one, don't know what happened to that. It's 2 of them growing side by side. Ooh, rolling boil. Started leaning over, I got pissed. I think something fell on it and brought it down. Oh, bugs on my back. Spider. Yeah. So that's been bent over years. Gave it a really good shake. I was hanging off it. It's not going anywhere. But it's starting to grow back up, so the weight of it growing up will probably eventually bring it down. So I might whack a support in there and then cut off all this extra stuff. It's all pretty much dying anyway. Trees don't like growing upside down, so cut off all this excess that's not being used and dead. I was snapping it all the other day, and just leave that one on there that's growing up. It's only about 5 foot tall, so I might chop that off actually, because the weight of it's just going to bring itself down. You see it's grown out and then it started to grow up again. Plants always find a way. So yeah, I might just cut that down there and across there. Right, just temporarily had that log gun across there. I dragged up a minute ago, just so I can sit on it and make my drink. And while it's been cooling down, I've just been chopping all the short stumpy branches on this side of the tree, keeping all that on that side, just so I can walk around. It opens up this bit here a little bit, because I want to build another wall in here somewhere. Might try and close off across here from that tree across to that tree. I think I'm going to do that by putting one big one across and then like a picket fence. There are spiders, get off me. So yeah, I'm going to probably put a tree in the V there, or on there, and then just sling it straight across to that tree maybe. Like another wall. No, the main thing is clearing it all out the way so I don't poke my eye out or trip over anything. There's all the stuff I've just cut down. And some more off that one that was dead anyway. So just clearing a little bit of space. Ready, so when I do get off my arse and spend a day here and do some work, I can do it. I was tempted to bring up a saw today, just to cut through the wood quicker, but the idea of building this is to build it with items I've got in the bug out bag. That's pretty much the size of it there. The bench is going to get moved across and back slightly. I've just chucked it there for now, so I can sit down, get off the floor. Very quiet today. You just hear twigs falling off the trees. You can hear a dog barking in the distance. And that's about it. Well, I want to finish my coffee, well, drink my coffee, and go home. I'm not going to start building anything too late in the day. But I've cleared away a space, just got piles of debris now everywhere. I've been cutting it all down just to open it up so I've got room to work. Gonna use that tree there. Support another wall and lean to probably, I don't know, we'll work it out when we get the wood. Alright, here's the entrance. As you can see, it's quite dense. Trailer's all packed up. Such a misty, foggy, overcast day, it's just sweating. So the rucksack's on the trailer, bungeed down. It's just too hot to wear it. I'm just been sweating all day. So luckily the cold weather's coming. I'm a fan of the winter. And then we'll get in there and do some more work. But a lot to do, plenty of time to do it. But I want to try and get it all done in just over a month. Right, I'll catch you all later. I'm going to go home and have some dinner, and don't know, that's the other thing, I don't want to rush it. There's so many things I want to build today, and if I do it, I'll do it wrong, or I'll do it the wrong place, and I'll have to rebuild it. So I'm taking my time. I've sat there, and about 3 times I thought, yep, I can definitely go there. But then I thought, oh, what if I build it there? So I'm not jumping into the build. I call it lazy, but it's sort of tactical thinking. I don't want to just sort of build like a bench and then it be in the wrong place, and then I've got to move it. So I'm taking my time, make sure I get it all right. and it's all works well sort of together. Limited space and all that. Right, catch you on the next video.